Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to do a video on house hacking here in Columbus, Ohio. My name is Josh Bowerly. I'm a realtor here in Columbus. If you're looking to buy or sell, do a house hack, invest, anything to do with real estate, please reach out. We'd be happy to help. My contact information is below. You can call or text, jump on my calendar, or reach me on Instagram. If you're not familiar with the idea of house hacking, it is simply a term that means buying a home that you are going to live in a portion of it and rent out a portion of it. And that can mean one of many things. It could mean buying a duplex, triplex, or 4-unit where you live in one unit and you rent out the other units. It could mean buying a single family home, a traditional home, and you live in one room and rent out the other rooms, or you live in the upstairs and you rent out the downstairs. Or it could be something like a home that has an ADU. So it has a house, it has maybe a detached garage in the back of it that has been turned into a separate apartment. So you're completely separated from your tenant. But the end result is that you're living in it, but you're also receiving rent from tenants in some way on it. And this has traditionally been talked about in the investing world. It's a great way for people who want to get into investing, but maybe don't have enough for a down payment on a traditional investment. So investment properties, you typically need anywhere from 20 to 30% down. Whereas with a personal residence, you can go as low as 3.5%, maybe even sometimes 0%, depending on what type of loan product you're doing. And if you do it with the duplex, triplex, fourplex, you can still get that low down payment, and it can also be an investment for you. So a lot of people use it as a way to get into investing. However, right now, I think that people should be considering it strictly as a way to buy a house, period. All right, I don't have to tell you that housing has become incredibly unaffordable nationwide, but especially here in Columbus, Ohio. Less than a year ago, our median home price was about $260,000. Now it shot up all the way to $325,000, a massive difference in less than a year. And of course, interest rates, less than 2 years ago, they were under 3%. Now they're up, a couple weeks ago, they were up over 8%. So high prices, high interest rates have combined to make things incredibly unaffordable. And for those who can't afford it, I still highly recommend jumping in and buying a house. I'll have several videos on why that's the case, why I believe that right now you should be buying. Don't try to wait for prices to go down. Don't try to wait for interest rates to go down. Buy now. But for some of you, that's just not possible, right? It's the combination of high prices, high interest rates has priced you out. That's where house hacking comes in. Okay, so you can buy, let's just call it a duplex. You go buy a duplex for $350,000. You could maybe not be able to afford that mortgage payment, but you have the other half of that duplex renting for $1,400 a month that you can put towards that mortgage, and now all of a sudden it is affordable. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on this topic. I have one specific example that I'm going to post here in a few days on a potential house hack here in Columbus. There's a ton of them. I will go look at some. I'll post videos of some. I will show you how to run the numbers on some. But the bottom line is, this is a way for someone who says that the housing market is not currently affordable for them to actually get in this housing market. And if you find the right lender, if you do your homework, get the lender that actually knows how to do this, you can potentially count that rental income towards your debt to income ratio and be able to afford more of a house as well. So it can offer you a lot of possibilities. A lot of people get scared off of it. They say, oh, I don't want roommates in my house with me. Like I said, there's a lot of different options here, whether that's a duplex, a triplex, or something that has an entirely separate unit on it. I just bought one in London, Ohio, where it's 2 separate houses on the same property, 2 full houses on the same property. So there are situations where you can do something like this. This can allow you to buy a home. Look, maybe this isn't your dream scenario. Maybe this isn't what you envisioned when you thought about owning a home. But this is how you can get in it right now, and how in 2 years, 3 years, as those prices continue going up, the value of this home keeps going up. Now you sell it in a few years, and now you have a bigger down payment to get something that's more of your dream home. And I know we all like to say we're looking for our forever home. I'm here to tell you, you're almost never going to be buying your forever home. You're going to move in 5 to 7 years like most people. This can be a way for you to make that next house a lot better than you would otherwise. You're going to actually be gaining equity on something, receiving rental income on something. That rental income is going to continue going up year after year. Eventually, when rates go down, you can refinance that loan. But this is a way for the average person here in Columbus, Ohio, to get into this market before things really explode with Intel. So if you have any questions at all on house hacking here in Columbus, Ohio, please let me know. Again, my contact information is below. You can reach me directly. My number is 567-224-2064. Shoot me a text is the easiest way. Give me a call. Happy to connect, see how we can help you out, how you can use this strategy to get into a house, whether it's to get into the investing world or to buy your first home. So look for a lot of videos. I'm doubling down on this. I'm going to go into all the ways you can do this, how to run the numbers, and hopefully one of you guys can make this happen.